Hey everybody, welcome to this week's social stream. I'm Sam, and this week, I'm really excited for this. I am joined by...
Michael Shore.
And you are
I'm a designer here at 343.
A designer. Okay, so apparently the community has given you a really great nickname.
So I'm the Forge lead designer here, and the community, when I was at the Halo Outpost event, some of my friends there called me the Forge Lord.
I mean, when you're following the Forge Wizard...
Tom French was the Forge Wizard, so it was appropriate and hilarious.
I mean, chat loves it already. The Forge Lord, Michael, all praise the Forge Lord.
That's great.
So yeah, so obviously you are a lead designer on Forge, right? Not anything else. So what exactly does that mean in like broad terms?
In broad terms, it means that I design some of the features, or all the features for Forge, and then shepherd those from kind of design through implementation.
Okay, so kind of from start to finish, like you get to, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So speaking of games though, did you always want to work in games? Like, you have a really interesting way of getting to the studio.
I did. I didn't always want to work in games. I went to college for computer science.
Okay.
I didn't know where that was going to lead. And then in the middle of that, I decided, no, I don't like this. I'm going to play drums. And
As you do.
I dropped out of college, and I taught myself how to play drums.
So you're self-taught?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, sort of both in terms of games and in terms of drums.
All right. So you want to tell them, because it's really cool. It's really cool, guys.
No, you can say it.
No. I don't want to spoil your thunder.
Okay, so
do you know Liz?
So I spent a good 10 years after college kind of trying to figure out what I was doing, but I wanted to play music. And I was like, if I could just play music live for a living, just pay my rent, that would be awesome.
Basically, you want like every 16, 17-year-old's dream, right? Be in a band, be cool.
And in the winter of '99, I auditioned for this Northwest band called Death Cab for Cutie.
Just a little band, guys.
And 2 weeks later, I was accepted, and I played drums with Death Cab for Cutie for 3 years. I toured with them. I did recordings.
A rough life.
Yeah, and now I design games. I'm
Come on, guys.
I'm a hit at parties.
So we have a literal rock star working on games. So when infant,
yeah, that's so great.
I told you.
Yeah, yeah.
See, I knew you guys would like this. I was really excited because I actually had no idea till yesterday. He pinged me and he was like, "So you know my route here?" And I was like, "No." Like, this seems like a trick question because we all have like different ways of getting in, right? And then you're like, you just kind of dropped it casually. And I kind of was like,
"Oh boy,
really? Really? That's awesome. Really? That's crazy." But yes, why didn't you tell me this, Squally?
Well, I thought you knew. Sorry, man. So yeah, I did that for a while. I also played with the Long Winters, and then in between tours, I would, you have zero. I had nothing to do. I didn't work. That was what I did for a living.
Right.
So in between tours, I just started playing with like Unreal Editor and just started
back to your like, hey, computers are kind of cool.
Exactly, and then a few years later, I decided to make a portfolio. And then that was like 2005, so it's been almost 15 years since I've been in the industry.
Okay, very cool. Yeah. Well, let's start some play.
Yeah,
we can play some games and we can keep talking. But told you guys. I told you guys it was gonna be really cool. So by the way, in the back today we have Liz and we have special guest Mr. Jesse Stipek is back there. Oh yeah. Is that mic hot?
Here, put on 4. Yeah.
I think we're gonna get to say hi. They have a mic back there. We'll make sure.
Oh, nice.
There we go. So Jessie is here because Liz is actually taking some vacation. Yeah. And so she's teaching Jessie how to run the stream. So.
So far, so good.
All right. Chat's happy to see you. They say hi. All right, let's go ahead and start playing. We're going to start because I know there's some of you guys in here that want to find some unicorns and all that. So Jessie Sauce Pack. Okay. All right. Sauce Pack. I got nothing. I got nothing.
If the community gives you a name, you must take it. That's what I've been told.
Are those tattoos on your arms? No, he just colored on his arms with a Sharpie before he got here. But yes, I believe they are tattoos.
They are tattoos.
So, all right. Do you want to start with Husky Raid or Action Sack?
How about Husky Raid?
Husky Raid. All right. So we're gonna play some playlists that obviously have Forge pieces because, well, how can you not when you have the Forge Lord here? So. Also, it's going to be on your side, your gameplay, I believe. Or yes.
There we go.
So, Yes. It will be, it's going to be on your perspective. So
Oh,
this is
boy.
great.
Yeah.
No pressure on me. So how long have you been here at the studio?
Just over a year. Started last August.
Okay.
Late August. So yeah.
Where'd you
it's
come
been-
from before here?
I was at Wargaming Seattle. I was there for 4.5 years.
All right.
And unfortunately, that studio closed, and I came here.
There are worse places you could be.
Absolutely. I've been trying to get here for pretty much my whole career.
Really?
Yeah.
So you've always been a Halo fan?
Yes. I used to have Halo LAN parties at my house. Back
remember
in the
those
day.
days.
Yeah, right. Doritos and
Yeah.
Code Red.
Yep.
um,
The Gamer Fuel one.
but yeah, I applied twice when it was Bungie, and then twice when it was 343. So I finally landed.
Fourth
here.
time's a charm.
I know, right?
All right. So I guess what other jobs have you held? Because you haven't always been a Forge guy, right? I'm
No.
assuming,
Uh,
or
so-
level editor, I guess.
Before this, I've been a lead UX designer. I've been a lead modes/systems designer, and I've been a lead level designer.
Okay. So a little bit of everything, actually,
Yeah,
which
that's
is kind of
kind of what Forge needs.
right. I was gonna say that'll probably come in handy, right? Because you want to know, like, hey, is this a good way of using it? Is this? I can't tell if chat's. Oh no, chat is not broken. My computer is just not scrolling down.
scrolling.
There we go. All right, we're at the bottom. Oh, I have a plasma pistol, guys.
And oh man, this is bad. I forgot to.
Oh yeah, because it's a community account, so the controls are all set differently for everybody.
There we go.
I don't know how I didn't die there, but cool. All right. Bruh, it's cool and all. You have a Google page, like, you know when you Google that picture isn't you. So what's going on there? Is there a picture?
I have a Google page.
I don't know. Halo TV says you have a Google page.
I have a Wikipedia page.
Wikipedia, maybe?
And I haven't been to it in a while, so I don't know what it says. Maybe chat can tell us.
That would be kind of funny. Inverted, yes, I agree. You play Inverted?
No.
Oh.
No. I used to, and then I
I'm
switched.
sad now. I'm so
Oh,
sad
you're
now.
inverted?
I'm inverted,
Oh, okay,
always.
that's probably why this was inverted.
Actually, no,
right?
because I don't play on that one. I play on my own account. Because everybody knows, like, who was here last week? Blaze. And Blaze must not play inverted. So. Oh, that was a rocket launcher. Wait, where did that go? Okay, I guess it despawned. There. Oh, there we go. I found it. Let's see. So what else? Let's go, Sam Inverted Gang. The only way to play. I played a lot of GoldenEye,
Oh, nice.
which, you know, starts you out inverted and you can't change it, or, you know, you don't know how, so that's all I played. What is your favorite part of Forge? That's a good question.
That's a really good question.
All of it doesn't count.
That's fair. I think I really like making layouts. Just using primitives and making shapes. That's, in terms of like my use of Forge, that's my favorite part of it.
What do you, sorry.
But like in terms
So-
of a feature, you mean?
Either, but like for somebody like me who knows nothing about Forge and who stays out of it for good reason, what exactly does that mean? Like making primitives or whatever?
It just means that instead of making an environment look like a space necessarily, you're just creating the geometry that the player is going to use.
So you're blocking it out, basically.
You're blocking it out. Yeah, you're
Okay.
trying to understand what the experience is for the player without getting caught up in, oh, this is this is UNSC geometry, or this is something else, right?
Right. Okay.
And then you get that gameplay good and polished, and then you go, okay, let's make it pretty.
Got it. Okay, that helps because
Yeah.
as I warned you, I am not much of a forger. I struggle quite a bit. For good reason. Like, and my friends won't forge with me for good reason.
Yeah.
I don't
So
blame them.
What do you struggle with?
Everything.
Yeah.
I accidentally delete everything. I will
Ah.
spawn things in and forget how to delete them, and then there'll just be giant pigs everywhere because I would never. I don't spawn in useful things. I only spawn in things like pigs or whales because they're adorable. Ooh, a flag. Oh, that's a Prophet's Bane. Grr, he just got an exterm on us too.
Did he?
Yeah, pretty sure he did. That's unfortunate. He's on the right-hand side. Oh, I only have one grenade, I forgot. So you started with Halo CE?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite? Okay, so this is a question that comes up every stream. You get to play one map in one game mode for the rest of your Halo career. What do you pick?
Ooh. It's probably Super Fiesta as the
Okay.
game mode. And the map, I really like Plaza.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at chat and they're like, she knows nothing about Forge and uses the term blocking it out. To be fair, you block out a lot of things. Like, we block out our blogs, you can block out movement in theater. It's not necessarily just a Forge term. It's like, it's just a generic term that you use to, like, put things together, right? So, it's not that unusual, I don't think. Did they capture our flag? They did.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening. I'm just
I
gonna
don't
fire
either.
Plasma Caster wildly. Hope I get a kill. I think Cub Warrior was in chat, right?
I didn't see that earlier.
I think so. Oh no, he had a whatchamacallit. I block out my middle school memories. All right, Kevin. Let's see. Apparently Plaza is too visually busy. Give me something like the rig. I think the rig is my favorite Halo 5 map. Oh, hey, that's their flag. We should cap that. I need to get out of the way so I don't
would
die.
do that. I'm busy dying.
Hey, I got a thing. We did it. We're tied.
Oh,
All right,
nice.
look at us
Nice
go,
work.
guys.
Nice work.
I could live on lockout, but library needs more books. I mean, didn't they give it a basketball hoop in Halo 3 and Blackout? If I'm not mistaken. Lockout is good. Definitely a lack of books in the library. I guess it depends on what kind of library it is, right? Let's see.
I liked it. It
Watching
was
chat.
Squally kind of giving me crap about that choice.
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
So how long have you been involved in the Forge community?
Really since I started here at 343.
Okay.
That was really when I started diving into Forge wholeheartedly.
Had you forged before?
Very little.
Okay.
Just a little. Just because I had always had. I was working in Unreal or something else
Right.
at work. So yeah, that was when I really started diving in.
Okay. So how did you go from having never really used it to being the guy, like the Forge guy? How did that happen?
It definitely helps that I've shipped games with Unreal and Unity and
Sure.
proprietary things. So I had like a lot of the Forge features that are in there are already kind of echoing what professional dev tools would do.
Okay.
So it was easy to jump in and kind of understand. But also, so I just spent, before my interview, I just spent a few weeks actually just making a map and learning, like, okay,
Crash course.
taking notes, sort of going, okay, here's what I would do with Forge. Oh, here's what's really working. Here's what I really like about it, and then kind of forming a plan of like, okay, here's what I would do, right?
All right.
And part of that was also like, watching videos that the community had done on like, here's how to script, right? Or here's how to do these things. Some of these more difficult sections of Forge,
Did you? Oh, sorry. I heard an S and I thought it was gonna be my name. Did you know? It's the worst thing ever with my name. Did you know how crazy people could get with Forge before you started here?
I had sort of an idea, but like, I was wrong about how crazy I thought it could be. I've seen this, and it's just so nuts.
I had
right?
no idea.
Like-
People do stuff, and I'm like, how is that even possible?
Yeah, Chris Lee sent me this video with just the most amazing stuff in it, just like, beer pong,
Yep.
and like
That's a fun one.
kind of a American Gladiator style obstacle
Yeah.
course, and just all these things.
Well, and then like all the action sack game modes, right?
Oh, those
like
things
the
are crazy.
the phase shift one or whatever.
Yeah, I haven't played that yet, but I just read about it, and I was like, I have no idea how you're doing this.
It's my thing, and I work here. Yeah, that's. Hey, we got 3 kills. We should get a flag.
Yay.
No, our guy died. I'm just gonna bolt shot people because that's what I got. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna fall off the map apparently. I don't know what I'm doing.
Talking and playing stuff.
It is. Favorite Forge?
Does everyone say that?
Yeah, yeah. What is your favorite Forge feature?
Favorite Forge feature?
There's a lot of options there.
Gosh, that's a good question.
That's my flag. You cannot have it. Oh, now there's 2 more people. They're gonna take our flag. Oh, Oh, sorry, I'm reading chat, and Smallest Pond was confused. He's like, wait, does he just work on Forge, or like, does he just use it, or what? Why is it in his bio? So, all right, let's see. So yeah, your favorite Forge feature. We got 1:15 left. It's okay. They're gonna win.
They are gonna win. What is my favorite Forge feature? That's such a good question. I haven't really even like looked at them in that term. I would say, I think the thing that I enjoy.
Okay, I like how I get an answer with like a minute left to go. This is my life.
Oh, wrong way.
And then I died to a binary rifle. Excellent. So, vanilla pudding. All right. There's a lot of people in chat today.
I think what I like most about Forge is really how easy it is to share things with people. You know, like I know that's not a feature, that's not like a direct feature answer, but like it's relatively simple to make a thing and go, hey friends, look at my thing. I love how simplified they've made that.
Sure.
Right?
Because it used to be you had to like find it and like
and
pickpocket
then
it.
how do I get you the files? Like,
okay, I got another answer. What?
The Rock Forge Lord?
I mean, I don't think they're wrong. So, I got 2 answers in like the last minute of the game, and I'll go like 15 games without getting any power weapon.
I do like that weapon.
It's so
Yeah,
OP. What's your favorite weapon in Halo?
Typhoon and the answer.
Typhoon, really?
Probably.
All right. Yeah. That's a new one. People haven't said that. Answers come up. The answers come up. People like the Prophet's Bane. The people like the Nornfang.
Nornfang's fun. The answer is kind of easy mode. Typhoon's just fun because you lock on and things go places.
Yes.
And people die.
What's a Typhoon? It's a Hydra variant.
Yeah.
Squally. Let's
or the
see.
Hydra, yeah.
Yeah. Hydra's cool. Somebody asked, what's your favorite band? I mean...
Ooh. Man, as a musician, that's a really difficult
Right.
question to answer. You know, because I
We're
listen...
going to search Husky Raid again, guys. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. If I don't tell them, I get scolded by chat.
Because they want to match
They want to
they're
stream
waiting.
snipe us, yeah. So they're waiting. They're waiting for us.
I like a lot of different stuff. You know, at work, for working, I actually listen to metal a lot.
Okay.
So, like, the new Tool is a favorite
Yep.
of mine. That's a good record. Me and Tom French go back and forth on heavy music all the
Do you
time.
just trade links to each other?
Kind of, yeah. We have a Teams channel.
All right.
We're just doing that.
Sorry, chat says it's a little soft. So we can work on that. No problem. We got you. Had to crank my volume to 90%. Okay, well, we're working.
What else? It's always the question. I just went and saw a band called Russian Circles. They're kind of a heavier instrumental
Okay.
band.
So do you like a lot of like the indie bands, kind of like stuff that maybe isn't as popular?
Definitely lean towards that. You know, the band I play in now is instrumental, so I kind of lean towards listening to those
So you've still kept up with the music
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Just kind of
I
can't.
play in 2 bands here in town.
And do you still play drums, or you do something else?
I play mostly drums.
What else do you play?
I can play a little bit of keyboards,
Oh, cool.
but I wouldn't say I'm very melodically advanced.
I mean, hey, look. Any love for Coheed and Cambria?
Yeah, they're good.
There
I
you go.
am not really into them, but when I hear their stuff, I like it.
What's your favorite, like, oh my god, I would never admit to liking this band?
My guilty pleasure is Kylie Minogue from like 2001.
Good choice.
So like
I think
Fever
that's
or
solid,
something.
yeah.
That's a great record.
Should I search
And I would
expand?
freely admit to that.
Hey,
I have no shame
there
about
are
the
some
music I
people.
love.
There are some people that are like, no, I'm not talking about that. Wasn't sure what kind of answer I would get here, but I figured I would try.
I will challenge people with something more.
Question: does Michael like Dream Theater? The correct answer would be yes. You just got me killed. I don't know what I'm asking, but I died reading that question.
Yeah, this is a crazy map. I like them okay.
All right, there you go. Your answer is sorta.
They're amazing musicians. Their music doesn't resonate with me a lot, but
That's fair.
you know, it doesn't mean it's bad. It just doesn't hit me. as
That's
hard.
fair. So you can appreciate something technically or whatever, but not enjoy it personally.
I mean, there's so many good musicians in the world that do kind of bad music, and there's plenty of good musicians who do great music, right? And but there's also kind of
Right.
bad musicians that do great music too. So
Sure. How do you feel about Spice Girls? This is just gonna turn into a
I know, right?
music chat.
Yeah, they're all
Liz,
right.
what's your favorite band? Not about it anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that. All right.
I was
fair.
never into Spice Girls when they were kind
My
of,
sister
when
loved
they
them.
were like on fire, right?
My sister loved them. She like even dressed up and like went for her birthday one year. She got my mom to take her and her friends to see the movie. It was like her thing. Now she would never admit to that, so nobody tell my sister I said that. Yes, Kenny dumped your Twitter in chat. So are we gonna play here? Who's this? Have they played?
I'm just dying over and over.
Well, it doesn't help that we have an AFK.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
That's great.
So, yes, Kenny put your Twitter in chat, so you will probably get more followers. Yes, Kenny just got married a couple weeks ago.
Oh, congrats.
He decided, he and his fiance, now wife, decided to just elope on us and be like, hey, I'm gonna go get married now. Can we not stat pad? Thank you. That's rude. Also, who was AFK the whole time? What do you guys do at 343? So, welcome to the stream, Sergeant Hawk. I'm Sam. I'm on the community team. So I do this. I write blogs. I write tweets. I do all that stuff. Oh, we matched a whole team, apparently. Shout out to this Hayden person for doing, I don't know, what, going AFK.
Carrying. Oh, not carrying.
Yeah. And then Michael here is our new Forge guy for Infinite. So now, you were on a panel at Outpost, right?
Yeah.
So that was, which Outpost was it?
Anaheim.
Anaheim.
That was the last one.
Okay. You confirmed a thing for Forge that we can talk about.
Yes. I was given
Easy.
permission to say that Undo and Redo is coming to Forge Infinite.
So when I accidentally delete a floor, I can undo that and put it back.
Mm-hmm.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting.
Now,
it's super cool.
I'm excited. I have questions about that, but I don't think I can ask them, so I'm not going to. You want to try some Super Fiesta?
Yeah, sure.
All right, Super
Yeah.
Fiesta's fun. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Favorite Forge?
5.
I mean,
I'm going to get grief for that, but
there's just
it's
so
just-
much you can do.
it's just so powerful in terms of all the features.
I've
and
seen some
different things
people
you
that
can
are
do.
like, oh, it's not good. The Halo 5 Forge is terrible. And I'm like, I don't. And then I look at like what people have made with it, and I just cannot, like, I can't
Yeah.
reconcile those two in my mind.
We'll just have to agree to disagree.
I can agree that it's complicated. Hello. Well, my laptop is. I have no idea what chat's saying because my laptop
Yeah.
is being great. Remember when I said my laptop
Oh,
was great before stream?
Did
Let
you
me
run
check.
out of... Oh, there. It's coming
No,
back.
it's plugged in,
Oh,
but
weird.
like the screen is.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I may have to restart my thing to get chat. So, yeah. But yeah, no, I think Halo 5's Forge is technically complicated, but the fact that you can do so much with it, I think, just makes it inherently one of the better
But
ones.
there is validity to the purity of some of the earlier versions,
Yeah.
you know, and I
I'm gonna
get
try
that.
restarting my laptop. This is fun, guys.
What's
That's all
that?
you.
Favorite script, man. Again, I don't know if I have a favorite. Like, it's kind of like that's what's my favorite band. I've seen
it's
right.
back.
I've seen some amazing scripts in Forge, like in the action stack refresh, the one where you can flip between dimensions or whatever.
The phase
like,
shift
the
or
phase
whatever.
shift,
I
like,
don't even understand.
I-
Okay, excuse me.
I have
What?
no idea what's going on there. So like I love when I see Forge used for those things and that you do things that you didn't think was.
So are you
were possible.
excited for Infinite Forge to have the people do that with your Forge, right? Like
Absolutely.
be like, hey, this is a thing that somebody made using my program that I didn't even know we could do.
I can't wait to see how the Forge community breaks Forge, right? In a good way.
Right.
Right?
I just always wonder about that, right? Like, this is your project, you work on it, you work hard on it. But then do you think that like Tom or anybody ever expected some of this madness that comes out of it right now?
No, I think that, I mean, that's kind of the magic of something like Forge is you can never, because it's so flexible, you can never expect how crazy it's going to be.
Right.
You know, people are always going to go above and beyond. So yeah, I'm super excited to see we can empower people to do
Right.
with this, right?
There's somebody over here. Poke your head out. Nope, nobody wants to poke their head out for me.
Of course.
I actually have a good gun, guys. This is the third good gun I've gotten today.
What do you have?
I have a Delta.
Oh yeah.
This might be one of my favorite guns because I think it's so different. Like, I never get to use it much. It must be spawning at open ramp. Hey, look, spawning at open ramp.
My wife always makes fun of me when I play games because I do this.
Are you one of the ones that plays Mario to like help Mario along?
If I'm playing driving games, I'm always like leaning into it and stuff. It's pretty fun. And now I'm realizing that of course I'm doing it here.
That's okay.
My dad does that too.
Yeah.
When he plays fighting games, he's like sweating and he's so into
Oh man.
I don't think my dad ever did anything crazy. I think he just, was whatever. My Delta? That's my Delta. Thank you.
Getting your gun back.
I did. I found it. Oh, but I died with it. But that's okay. Do you read the Halo books?
I have not.
Okay. Is that something that's on your list?
It is on my list.
Alright.
I had to finish the Star Wars Thrawn books before.
Ooh, how are
before-
those?
Oh, I love them.
Because those are on my list. I just haven't gotten around to it. I think that guy just jumped off the map. Hey, I killed him because he jumped off the map.
Yep, you get credit. They're definitely on my list though. I'm a huge fan. I love sci-fi.
Okay.
So of course it's my wheelhouse of reading.
Well, let's see. I'm trying to catch up on chat while also make sure that I'm not gonna like die in 2 seconds, which I probably will because it's Super Fiesta. My man. All right, I'm assuming that's to like all the sci-fi and the Star Wars. That's Jeff. Grim Brother 1 is in chat.
Oh hey.
Mr. Jeff Easterling. Let's see. So do you have a favorite movie then?
Blade Runner.
Really? That was an easy answer too.
That's easy. Both.
Yes.
They're fantastic films, both of them.
Is the new one like a reimagining or is it like an actual remake?
It's a sequel.
Oh. This just shows you how much I watch movies. Well, yes.
Yeah.
Jesse is great when I am like, hey, I don't know what anime this is from. I DM Jesse. And I'm like, help me. I need an anime consult. He says, well, it's 9 p.m. in London, but I got you. It's so great. Excellent. Let's see. Is there anything you're allowed to say about the current progress in MCC? We're not here to talk about MCC. Michael works on Halo Infinite, and what I know about MCC, I'm keeping to myself because I like my job. So you will have to stay tuned. But that said, we do have weekly development blogs that go out from Mr. Postum. So you can keep an eye out on Waypoint for those and check it out when those get published. And you can stay up to date on that. I'm sure Kenny can find the link to the last one, or maybe Tyler's in chat still and can link you. But yeah, like I said, I like my job. I would like to keep it, so I would like to not spoil the MCC progress and like what's happening there. So, sorry. But so how long have you? I don't know if you can answer this, but like how long have you been working on Infinite's iteration?
Since I got here.
Okay, so pretty much the whole time. All right. Did you start out with like Halo 5 and like having to dig into it and like this is what I like, this is what I don't like?
Yeah, I definitely figured that the next version would be starting from there. So
Right.
I definitely dug into that the most in terms of like where do we want to go.
Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. I'm chasing this guy. I'm gonna make a mistake. Yep, I was weak. I chased him. Kenny has me. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, Kenny's always got all the links. That's why it's great to have him in chat.
Nice.
What kind of music does Michael like? You're late to this, Grim. We already kind of covered this.
He also knows.
Ah,
We've had this chat.
gotcha. Jeff, I'm not repeating that. Can you say which button on the controller is the undo redo button? What? What? You guys want to know weird stuff, man. I love it.
I don't know if I could say that.
Probably the answer is probably not then.
And honestly, what I say today will likely change.
Right.
So it would be pointless to say it.
Yeah, because I don't know how many playtests I've been to downstairs where like the controller layouts are all changing constantly. Things are always and controllers in
Yeah.
Infinite confirmed.
Yeah.
Dang it. Dang.
Sorry.
Ray, I'm not sure that's something we can cover because I think that we haven't really talked about too much of the iteration. Can we talk about like any of the evolution of it? Like a little bit? Like he's asking what was the first thing you wanted to change when you started using Forge?
Oh, I don't know if I can talk about that.
Yeah, that's kind of what I
That's
thought.
sort of dangerous ground, I think.
Yeah.
I think it
Not
would be,
coverable, yeah. I kind of
would be
didn't think
implicating
so.
myself.
Kind of didn't think so. Probably should keep that, Well, that just means it'll be more fun when you do get to find out. Where did this guy go? There's a guy somewhere. Oh, he's right there and killed me with a scatter shot, guys. I was hoping to hear your frustrations with the current tool. Well, I mean, you have your own I think everybody has their own frustrations with everything in some form, so just go with that and hope that what you are frustrated with is what Michael is frustrated with and hope for the best. Maybe? Is that how that works?
That's kind of how it works.
So, I don't know. I'm just making stuff up as I go, guys. Don't ask me, okay, this is not the gun I wanted, but it's the gun I got. When you make a map, do you draw it first, draw it out first, or build? Oh, bad question.
That's a good question. I've done both. I think it kind of depends on the mode that you're making.
Okay.
If you are making maybe just like a Slayer map, you can just start building.
Because you kind of know, like, it's going to need lanes, it's going to need cover, kind of type thing.
Yeah. I think if you're going to make a CTF, you might want to plan it out a little more just because those routes and the timings are really important.
Yep.
So, sort of think about those
How do you want to get the
beforehand,
flag
right?
from here?
Yeah.
Like, how can you get the flag from point A to point B?
I mean,
Like-
I think the best, in terms of Slayer maps, like sometimes it's just, you just start making shapes, and those shapes are fun to play, and they're super cool, right? And there's a nice organic flow to doing it that way.
That makes sense. What is the most useless thing you've ever made in Forge? Like, what's the thing you've made and you're like, this is really cool, but it's gonna do nothing?
Oh, probably just a prefab.
Just some fun ones?
Just some fun little things. It's not going to go anywhere. No one's going to use it, right?
Have you seen the giant, like, the Spartans that, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but it's one of our Japanese community members. He makes, like, giant Spartans. And he made, like, a bumblebee. He made some Digimon stuff.
I have not seen
I
that.
will have to link you. I put some of it into the Halo Spotlight every now and then because they're
Okay,
so
yeah.
incredible. But like he made the Transformer Bumblebee, and he puts himself in the screenshot for scale. So you see his Spartan, and he's just like sitting on Bumblebee's shoulder, but it's massive.
Oh, that's crazy. I have seen a mode where like it's a big like Master Chief helmet on like wheels that's trying to kill you. Do you know what I'm talking about?
It's like a little like bumper cars type thing. I think I just saw that one last week, and I haven't tried it yet, but I need to.
But I haven't seen. I think I just killed myself. That was smart.
He I don't even think you do anything with them, but he just builds them to build them, and they're incredible.
I've seen a lot of that. I really like the sort of atypical use of Forge. Not just like, oh hey, I made something in Slayer or whatever.
Right.
But like, oh well, look, I've made an art piece, right? That's super cool where people just make scenes.
Right.
So I love that kind of use.
Well, I think Randy knows on it. No, Graham, it's not him. If you look at, I don't remember which spotlight I put it in now. I think it's in 2 weeks ago. I had the most recent one. There's a couple of his in there. Like he made at the bottom, he made he turned Olive into a Pikachu. And I don't understand. I don't understand how this is possible. So, yeah, we're searching on Expanded. At least we should be. Last I checked, we were. Yeah, we're searching on Expanded, guys. What are you laughing at? Maybe? I don't know. Hey, look. But yeah, so let's see. What else is happening? Do you have full-time animators at 343?
I believe that's a yes.
I think so.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people in the studio.
there's a lot.
There's a lot of
I'm
people.
still learning names.
Today's the first day I've actually met Michael in
yeah.
person. I've seen him walking around, but it's always like,
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Sam. I work here. You work here too. I don't know who you are, but I want to say hi. Is Psychoduck helping with Infinite's Forge? Psychoduck is on MCC right now. He is working his butt off. I know he's just got a ton happening. All right, we're gonna do some more Super Fiesta. That was
Nice.
fun.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. Is the hot dog a sandwich?
I've seen that meme, and I believe the answer is yes.
Why? What makes it a sandwich?
No, it's not a sandwich. It's the hot dog. It's a taco.
But then, is a taco a sandwich?
No. it's a taco. So sorry. Yes, cereal is a soup.
Yes.
They are correct.
All
So,
right.
but-
I- What about you? What about you, Jesse? Is a hot dog a sandwich?
It looks like a taco. I mean, but it's
Okay.
a sandwich if you flip it on the side.
Apparently, it's an American taco. So
What does that even mean? Does that mean subs are tacos too? Now, okay, now we're in this like
You gotta look up cube rule, I think it is.
ask Alexa.
yeah.
I have Cortana on my laptop. I'm gonna see what she says.
Cube rule.
Cortana.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, where cereal is a
Oh.
soup, all those things.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have Cortana set up on this laptop actually, so I cannot. Yes, him comedy. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know how to say his name. It's at the end of that link.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yuki
interesting.
Cage?
Yeah, cool.
There's some incredible Forge prefabs by that guy. I will send you a link to his prefab thing or his Waypoint profile too. Insane. Hot dog deserves a better name like Scrap Cylinder. Can you get out? What makes it a sandwich or what makes it a taco rather than a sandwich? The closed side of the bread, I guess. So does that mean when the bread rips, it's no longer a taco? It's
It's a sandwich.
a sandwich.
Yeah. If you fold the bread around a hot dog and the bread rips, it
Then
goes
it's
from
a
being
sandwich.
a taco to a sandwich.
So when your hard shell taco cracks along the shell,
sandwich.
then you have a sandwich.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Them's the rules.
Hey.
Cube rule.
Yeah.
If you strap buttered toast to the back of the cat, would it ever touch the ground? Excellent. Because what is it? The cats always land on their feet and bread always lands buttered side down? I get it. I get it, Jeff. I'm not answering that. I got nothing. I was not expecting a serious debate. All right, Kevin. You come in here with questions like that. Why is our game frozen? What is happening?
It's still loading. I
Is
think
it?
we lost someone in,
then
in
you filled
matchmaking
them?
and then we filled them.
Okay. Cool. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see. In the meantime, what else? Any fun stories from your tours with Death Cab? That's a good one. We're,
Lots of fun stories.
How many stops? Like, I guess probably a lot. But like, what's your favorite place you got to tour with them?
Oh, man. Probably Spain.
Really?
Just
Okay.
touring Spain and learning about the little, like, not just like, oh, we're in Barcelona, but like, oh, we're in San Sebastian, or oh, we're in Granada, like, right? Like, just these little coastal towns that are just idyllic. Just,
Right.
I just want to retire here, kind of
So Hash on top, he was here last week. He is back. What's cracking? Welcome back. I'm here with Mr. Michael Shore, who's our Forge lead designer for Halo Infinite, also former Death Cab for Cutie member. So now anybody that's late to check, late to that Death Cab question
that
is
music
all
thing's
gonna come right back. Seriously, it's probably like the craziest thing. I really thought you were joking at first, and then John was like, "No, he's not joking." I was like, "Oh, oh." So, wait, did Jeff not know, or is Jeff being sarcastic?
Jeff's being sarcastic.
Okay.
He's Jeff's being Jeff.
I can't tell with Jeff half the time, to be fair. I forget how to melee in this game. Very sarcastic. Okay, thanks, Jeff. Thanks. Speaking of Halo Infinite, want to talk about it? I mean, yes, but no. I think we all want to talk about it at some point, but I don't think we can. So, the trailer was cool.
I mean,
We can talk about that. Halo trailer was great.
it was amazing.
So, let's see. Well,
I
now
can
we come-
promise that when we're allowed to talk about it, we won't be quiet.
Yep, that's fair. So we talked about Halo Infinite. Well, thanks for coming to that chat. Good times.
Yeah.
It was good. What else? So what other video games are you playing?
I have been playing a lot of. I just started Borderlands 3.
Oh yeah, because that just came out.
That just came out. I haven't dug into Gears 5, but I want to.
Okay.
For sure. I'm a huge fan of that series. I play a lot. My chill game is No Man's Sky.
Okay.
I just love kind of
Flying
exploring
around.
the universe.
Just flying around.
I mean, yeah. That's,
Alright.
I mean, my sci-fi thing is, kind of, I get that.
I guess I guess
Right?
that makes sense, right? Okay.
So, and it's just, I feel like it's kind of like, it's a sci-fi version of Minecraft, kind of.
Okay.
Right? You just explore, find things, find resources, build things.
That's makes a lot of
Yeah,
sense.
those are so that's what I've been playing lately.
Do you
Kinda-
tend to prefer multiplayer or story-based games?
I generally prefer multiplayer.
Okay.
But you know, there are story-based games that I just think are stellar. You know, Last of Us, that series
Okay.
is fantastic. And you know, Borderlands is definitely more story-based.
Right. Okay. That's fair. That's all fair. Are there any games coming out soon that you're excited for?
What is not out that I was?
As Forge Lord, he should also play Kerbal. Does he? I don't know. Play Kerbal Space Program?
I've wanted to. It's on my list. But yes, I don't disagree that tool-based.
And it's also spacey, right?
Yeah, it's space. So space and tools. Yes, I should play that, right? I like your logic.
Hey. Good question. I prefer multiplayer gameplay. I tend to be, that's me as well. I really struggle having the attention span to play, having the attention span to play like a long RPG. It's like,
Oh, sure.
you know, 80 hours of my life that I could be playing Halo or,
Fair.
you know.
I played a lot of Diablo 3.
So I did get into,
love that game.
what's your go-to class?
Demon Hunter.
Demon Hunter? Okay, those are fun. I had not played Diablo in years, but picked up Diablo 3 and then proceeded to put like an obscene amount of hours into it. I don't even want to like
Did you do all the rifts and the greater rifts?
Yeah,
and all?
oh yeah, I've
Adventure
done
mode
rifts,
is like,
I've done greater rifts, I've done, you know, the Nemesis thing, like the whole 9 yards, but like I said, I hadn't played in a while, so when I picked it back up to start, like you're at the character selection class, I was like, I don't remember what any of these do, but the wizard was holding a purple orb, and I was like, perfect, it's purple, sold. I'm a wizard. And then I discovered that like one of the builds for her is actually literally just hold down right trigger while you walk around, it just melts everything, the arcane beam.
nice.
It's like, this is fantastic. This is great. I don't have to think too hard, I can just walk around. It's a really good relaxation game, I find, for me.
Despite it being like seeming like chaos on
Yeah.
screen, it's totally relaxing.
Yeah, it's just literally walk
100%.
around and just...
Destroy everything.
Yeah, just, you know, hold right trigger to win and just have fun with it. Yeah, I totally actually enjoyed Diablo a lot.
I wanted to play the Torchlight 2.
Okay.
Haven't had time.
Yeah,
It just came out. I played it on PC, but way back in the day. But I love RPGs on console.
Yeah, I totally understand it. Just my personality does not like lend itself well for it. Diablo 3 and Destiny 2 are my chill games. Hey, who's Blaze doing at 343? Blaze was on our social stream last week. This guy just ran right by me. I don't understand what he was doing. As I was standing in a circle and like walking in a circle because I don't want to get kicked for AFK, but I'm trying to read chat. Blaze is, I think, in chat actually. There we go. Yeah. What's that? That's a sniper rifle. I don't want that. Let's see, what else? So we covered your favorite movie. What's your favorite book if you like to read a lot?
Lately, let's see. In terms of sci-fi, like I said, the Thrawn series I just read.
The Star Wars books are on my list of things to read. I just haven't gotten around to it. I prefer multiplayer, but Skyrim is like the drugs.
That's fair. Books, I really like the Expanse series.
I've heard those are good too.
Really, really, really good books. In terms of classic sci-fi, you know.
There's a
Arthur-
Prophet's Bane where I died.
Oh yeah,
He
I should
has
find
it. Well, no, they have it.
They
So
have it now.
yeah.
Arthur C. Clarke is a favorite, of
Yep,
course.
can't go wrong with.
Asimov, so some of the classics.
Okay.
But man, there's so much. It's
So
hard
much to read, so little time.
Right, my backlog of books on my wish list is insane.
Do you do like Kindle books or do you do hard?
Kindle's the best.
It makes life so much easier, especially like I picked up my first e-reader when I was living overseas, and then
Oh yeah, you can't carry anything
right.
with you, right?
So I can carry books, but I can carry like 3 books and I'm out of space. That's unacceptable. Whereas like with the Kindle, I can carry something the size of a small notebook and carry 400 books.
Yeah.
So, you know, trade-off. Let's see. The Mona Lisa on Waypoint was amazing. Yeah, that was actually pretty good. Favorite show? Do you mean like TV show? I don't have one. Maybe you do, but I don't.
No, it's more about like just what we've been watching lately, I guess.
Okay.
You know, we just chewed through Legion. We've been watching this Netflix thing called Dark.
Oh, I've heard that. That's like it's German, right?
It's German.
Okay.
It's kind of well, not kind of, but totally time travel-y, if that's your bag.
I've heard it's kind of weird. Oh no, I don't want to be there. I want to run. I want to run. I want to run. I want to run. Somebody in chat. We have a new philosopher in chat. Every 60 seconds, a minute passes. So, did you know that, Jesse?
I don't know if truer words have ever been spoken.
Very, very clever. Watch Dark with subtitles. The dubbing is awful.
Oh yeah, subtitles are always the best.
I just don't watch TV. I play video games and then read. Oh, okay, I got a triple kill. If it wasn't for time, everything would happen all at once. Hey. Now chat is full of time puns.
Yeah, we moved on from music and
the
right
taco.
to philosophy. Yeah.
Jeff, were you here for the taco?
Nice
hot
work.
dog hey, we did it. Jeff, were you here for the taco sandwich hot dog question thing?
I like Peaky Blinders. It's a good show.
Yes. Okay. Good. Just making sure, because that was very philosophical. Felt like it was right up your alley. Because you were here. I think Jeff was here when we started talking about like what kind of sandwich is each character in Halo or something.
Oh.
There was a whole thread about it on Twitter. Whole thread. So, let's see. Excuse me. Hot dogs can be terrible tacos. That's fine. All right, let's see. What else? You want to do some more of that? You want to try Action Sack? You want to try Husky Raid again?
Let's do Action Sack. Let's see what we get.
Action Sack. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Warzone? No, we're not going to do Warzone. Games last too long. I don't have the attention span to... Like, it's too hard to track a game of Warzone and chat and talk and play and then actually help contribute to my team. And then I get yelled at, well, like, why did we lose 1,000 to 4? And it's like, well, because I was trying to read chat. So I'm sorry. Do you like playing Warzone?
Yeah. I mean, I definitely gravitate towards more chaotic Slayer based modes.
Sure.
But yeah, it's fun.
What's your favorite objective mode?
Probably Strongholds.
Strongholds. Okay.
Yeah.
I can get behind that.
King, that kind of King of the
It looks
Hill
like they're just
pretty
pretending
fun.
to play. I promise you I'm playing, just very poorly. Have you all been playing since Halo 1? I have, and I believe
Yep,
Michael said he
yep.
has as well. So, Dovo, we're not going to go there. We're not really... we've already talked about the one thing that we have confirmed for Forge, and that's an undo and a redo button, which hopefully should make people happy. And look, we got the fun one. Phase
nice.
shift. So now
Nice.
you get to try it.
I can try it.
So apparently, from what I understand, I think Squally explained it earlier in chat, you basically have like a custom power-up that drags a teleporter around behind you, and when you use it, it brings you down to another map. So it's like 2 separate maps,
Whoa. Okay.
and it's just like, it spawns, yeah, I don't know. It's magic.
That's really cool. Yeah, I've seen some videos on how to make power-ups and stuff.
I don't understand. Like, who comes up with that?
I wish I had that kind of free time.
I don't
I
understand.
I'm jealous of the people with that kind of free time.
What's your favorite Halo? Multiplayer or campaign, Nade? Because for a lot of people, those are different. So, well, I mean, we can
I'll
answer
say that
both.
campaign-wise, like they're all different and fun for me. Halo 3 multiplayer is probably my old go-to. But I mean, these days I play a lot of social and Super Fiesta. So.
I think if I have to pick a multiplayer for me, like it's like Halo 2 is up there just because it's nostalgia, right?
Well, yeah, LAN
I played
parties,
so much,
right?
yeah, played a lot. I also play a lot of Halo 5. Working on my 152, I will never get there. It's okay, never gonna get there.
I think I'm working on my 45.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. What about you, Jesse? What's your favorite Halo campaign? I'm gonna put you on the spot over there. All right, that's fair.
Nice.
Getting dropped off on the silent cartographer. All right, that's fair.
All right,
Let's see. Yeah,
so X is to activate the power up.
or whatever. Yeah, whatever. And then there's these little thingies, like when you pick up a weapon inside these little barriers, there's safe spots. like you see on mine.
Okay.
It's a safe spot. Like you can't teleport in and out of there, so you can actually pick up the weapon. Oh, chat is being dumb. Look at that. I don't know why my chat does that. So I was like sitting here going, hey, nobody's talking to us. But no, people are talking and I just didn't see it. Sorry, guys. What? Let's see. What were you not paying attention? Oh, for Halo campaign. Okay. I'm catching up on chat now, so let's see. 2 maps on the same X and Y coordinates. Power-up is on a follow script, and when you use it, it triggers a teleport script that moves you up or down a set amount. There's also a red or blue light monitoring your movement on the other map to show where you are. Basically, somebody really, really creative came up with this.
Absolutely.
And did some magic, because this is insane. Squally? Or the guy that
No,
made
the guy
it?
that made the map? Or the mode?
Are you in chat? I feel like Wolf is asking loaded questions.
Yes, he is.
Okay. I feel like that is
I'm not going to answer that, Nick.
There's somebody here. I'm gonna go to the other one and check them. Nope, they're gone. I don't know where they went. Wait, oh, we're red. I was following my own teammate. As it turns out, when you stalk your own teammate, nothing, like literally nothing comes of it. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to the other one and probably die a lot. I don't recommend going to the other dimension. There's like 3 dudes there. Captain Direwolf made the map. This mode looks insane. Yeah, this mode is crazy. I like. Uh-oh. There's somebody in front of me, and am I stuck? No, I can go up. Okay. I'm gonna run away. What do I got here? There's weapons and stuff. This is cool.
Oh, that's someone else.
Oh, Direwolf is in chat. Hi. It took us a year to figure it out. Holy cow! You worked on this for a year?
That's pretty amazing.
Like on average, I mean, and this might be more for like chat, I don't know, but like on average, how long does it take a full Forge project to come together, you think?
Gosh, I don't know. It depends. You know, it depends how serious. You know, just in terms of making a map, that can easily take months, depending on how the visuals. If you're wrestling with performance, you know, or you're even just testing gameplay, can take a long time because that just takes time.
I just want to know like how you even come up with something like this one in particular, right? Oh, that is not a. I thought that was a shotgun thing. Whoopsie.
I mean, I can see, I don't know if it was inspired by, but there was a couple games a couple years ago, like Dishonored, and there's another one I forget, that had a sort of a phase shift type of experience, so perhaps it was kind of inspired.
Yeah, this is just insane
but
to me.
It's really cool. I love how the players in another phase are tracked,
Oh, okay.
right?
Inspired by Titanfall and Portal. All right.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Titanfall did that as well. Like, I love that this door opens when I'm in the snow realm, but the sun realm.
Yeah, no, like, this one is just, it's crazy, and I think it's probably one of the most creative uses for, like, making a matchmaking map, right, that I've seen.
And it's also, once you understand how to switch between, it's dead simple.
Oh,
It's
I
like
got
super easy.
Yep. You have to be willing to put in the time and effort. Yeah, see, I don't have a lot of... Well, it's not necessarily I don't have the time or the effort. I don't have the patience, like the mental patience to be like, okay, time for me to sit down and do this.
They're projects, right?
Yep.
They take...
Does this do
really
anything?
take time.
Or is this just pretty?
What
I
does
think this is just pretty. I don't know, it's just a gold light. No, please don't kill me. That's rude. I'm gonna run away now. Somebody killed him.
I think there's a delay between times that you can
Oh, no.
activate. So if you activate, you can't just go.
Oh,
switch back.
that could be, yeah. I made a sequel to this called Aqua Shift. Oh boy.
Does it have to do with water?
I would hope.
Just guessing.
I also like the clever way that they made it, like, to protect the weapons that they did. Oh, that was not what I wanted. I wanted to pick up a gun that was on the floor, and I failed because I was not... Oh, because I wasn't... Okay. Never mind. What did he do before Halo? I missed it.
Oh, what did I do?
This will never get old.
Which, you mean before I was in the game industry or before I was at 343? Because those are totally different answers.
Accelerate. Which one do you want? What if this was an infection map? Man, that might be really frustrating. He said yes, so I think he missed all of it. You're gonna love this.
Yeah. So long term,
Hi,
what I
Mr.
did.
Blue Dot, can you come back? Ooh.
I've been in the industry for 15 years now, and what I did before I got in the game industry, I was in the music industry. I played drums with some Pacific Northwest bands, and one of them was Death Cab for Cutie. So that's my big old school
Claim to fame.
Claim to fame. And then before.
Do you still keep in touch with them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll go out to dinner with Ben. I don't know, here and there.
It's so crazy. I love it.
But yeah, it is kind of weird, you know, because he's
To you, he's just another person,
absolutely.
right? Yeah, I can.
Used to driving around, in a van with him and the other guys for weeks on end. So yeah, he's just a guy.
What's the craziest thing that ever happened to you guys while you were touring or whatever?
You know, the craziest thing actually that happened to me on touring was with the Long Winters, and we rented a van. We did a UK tour. We were gone for a full month, and we rented a van from this guy in Amsterdam named Duda, and which is just crazy. In
The
the
fact
first
that you
place.
remember the name tells me
yeah,
that
I'll
it was
never-
very memorable.
I will never forget Duda. And we rented our equipment and the van from him, and we just started driving. And what Duda neglected to tell us was that the van's gas meter didn't work out.
Oh, no.
Didn't work, so we ran out of gas on the Autobahn.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Yeah, no problem at all.
No, the Germans love that.
Yeah, and the German Highway Patrol people were very angry with
Oh, no,
us.
they totally, yeah, no, they are totally the friendliest people when that happens.
Not at all.
No.
So that was pretty crazy, and our cell phones didn't work,
Right.
or were out of power. So that's one of the
And that
crazier
was
things.
Back when I think you still had to get like minutes for your phone
Yes,
and all that, too.
was exactly right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember that because I lived in Germany at that time actually. So I got to see got a good experience on a lot of that.
So that's one of my favorite stories for sure.
That's pretty crazy. Somebody went. Oh, do you have a preferred symbol? Is that actually a thing?
It is. He's probably asking about, or they are probably asking about a brand. I generally like Zildjian symbols, but I just bought a Pinky symbol, so I'm expanding my horizons.
All right. So you have your own gear and stuff, obviously. Like, how long have you been? Like, do you upgrade it periodically? Like, how does that?
No, I mean, if I break it, then I'll upgrade it. But generally, you choose one thing and
Stick
gears.
with it.
Stick with it. Gears is it's not cheap.
Right. No, absolutely not.
So, but yeah, you find what you like and you kind of stick with it, and you know how
Yeah.
it plays. You know what it's going to do or not do.
So did your parents think you were crazy when you said I want to be a musician?
100,000%.
That's what every parent wants for their kid,
yeah.
right? Like I'm gonna be a rock star. Okay.
They were not. They were not pleased, I think, initially.
They probably didn't expect it, right?
Well, they didn't expect it. Dropping out of college wasn't exactly something that they viewed as a smart move.
A positive life choice.
And I understand that.
If I break it, I'll upgrade it. You mean upgrade it from broken to replaced? I mean, not wrong. So
But
let's
yeah, I try not to, I try to buy things and just keep them.
Right.
I have a set of drums that are older than me, which is nice.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, bye, Ericy. Thanks for hanging out. So let's see. There's another. Do you have a favorite musical note? That's a very random question.
I prefer minor keys to major keys, but
Oh.
beyond that,
Okay.
I wouldn't really say that I have a favorite note.
That's fair. Do you have a current favorite drummer?
Ooh.
That's not yourself.
Yeah, me.
Just I feel like that's probably cheating, so just gonna kind of
Yeah.
cover my bases
I'm the
here.
best. No, I've been listening. So I mean, of course, Danny Carey from Tool. I've loved his playing for a long time. Of the heavier drummers, there's this guy Nick who plays in a band called Sumac.
Okay.
He's from Vancouver, but he plays with Aaron Turner and Brian Cook. And I just love his
All
drumming.
right.
I love his style. I could go on and on about.
No, it definitely sounds
Right.
like somebody's asking what about Captain Keys. I don't think that's how that works.
Captain Keys? Who's that?
The Halo guy.
Oh. It's like I was thinking drummer, and I was like,
Yeah,
don't
no, that's
understand
why I
what
was like,
you
I don't
just-
think that's how that works. Thoughts on the new Tool album?
I think it's a slow burn, but it's really good.
Fair. Fair, fair, fair. Let's see. That's how I started out, went down the musician route, and ended up a web dev. Apparently you did it backwards, Kenny. But he plays, I think, guitar?
Oh,
Maybe
nice.
a little bit of everything. Let's see. I know there's a dude. Oh, I fell down. I did not want to fall all the way down. Dang it. Oh, there's a guy there. Hang on. I love the Sentinel Beam. I don't know why the Sentinel Beam's the starting weapon on this map, but it's
I
hilarious.
kind of like it. I like that they sort of force you to just get used to this
Yes.
weapon, because I usually
is
don't
18
use it
range.
in Super Fiesta.
I love this gun. I always have. There's a person here. Are you really AFK? Okay, well, I'm going to kill you anyways. F is the most respectable note.
I like Fs, but I mean, you like them all.
I know, right? There's not,
Just not a major key.
yeah. That's like, I mean, I was in band. I used to play like saxophone, clarinet, and trumpet and stuff. It was like, you just kind of, you learn to like them all. Like, there's some I don't like hitting when they're like way up above like super high registers, but that's fine.
Daggy, yes. I love Gavin Harrison. He's amazing. I actually got to see him a couple years ago with King Crimson, and he was amazing. He's super
Cool.
He's super amazing drummer.
All right. Let's see. We got time for one or two more. Let's
Yeah.
see what. Let's do
Cool.
another action stack. You want to do Husky Raid, Super Fiesta?
Let's roll the dice on Action Sack again. That
Alright.
was super fun. So let's see what's next.
2, 1, go. All right. I can't keep tabs on you. You're everywhere. Talking to Kevin. All right. Yeah, Kevin's always here. It's kind of nice. So let's see. What else? We talked a little bit about Forge. We talked a little bit about your gaming stuff. Talked about movies.
Movies, music,
Definitely
books.
hit your music.
Let's see what else. I commute on motorcycles.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So every day I go from Beacon Hill to Seattle. So I got a 20-mile, 40-mile round trip commute.
So do you even do that when it's raining?
Yeah.
Okay. You're all right. I'm not
my
a fan.
my rules are below 40. I'm probably not going to do it.
Okay.
Because it's just cold.
Right.
If it's raining cats and dogs, no go.
Because visibility and
It's just-
safety.
it's
Yeah.
sketchy. And then if it hasn't rained for a while and then it rains, the roads are super slick.
Yep.
So those are my 3 big rules for riding.
Favorite soda. Oh, what was that?
What's that? One of the comments is, do you own the Spartan motorbike helmet?
No, I don't. I've seen it. I do have a Boba Fett helmet.
Really?
That was amazing.
Okay, I feel like you need to put that on your Twitter.
I'll do that.
Okay.
All right.
Because I want to see that.
Yeah.
I want to see a Boba Fett helmet.
It is an amazing.
Do you actually wear it?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, awesome. I'm excited to
No,
see
I'm
this.
kind of a Star Wars Uber fan too.
What's your
so
favorite Star Wars? Do you have one?
Empire Strikes Back.
All right, I mean,
Yeah.
you can't
Yeah,
go wrong
yeah.
with that. Even Jesse, I think Jesse agreed
Yeah.
with that. Yeah. Do you like the new ones?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I thought they did a real. I rewatched on the flight to LA. Actually, I rewatched Rogue One,
Okay.
and I was like, oh, this is better than I remember it. Actually,
Yeah.
the second time around, it was even better. So that was fun.
Do you like Star Wars more than Halo?
Star Wars. No, I wouldn't say
They're
more.
different, right? A little bit.
I've been involved with Star Wars since I was 7. I've been
And-
involved with Halo since I was
Not 7.
Not 7, right? So like Star Wars has been in my life longer, but
Right.
I can't say I like one or the other more.
Sure. Let's see. Favorite Halo character? Do you have one?
Not really. I kind of have a soft spot for Cortana.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Good answer. That was first strike. What is everybody doing? I just got first strike by shooting a guy in the back.
yeah, I'm sort of confused as to what's going on here.
It's just King of the Hill, but all the hills will go away and get smaller and smaller eventually. There's a guy next to me.
Okay. So I'm just okay. I see.
Yeah, I'm
going to the neutral triangles
Yeah, I'm
and
just
making them my color.
yes. I'm just sitting in this hill because nobody ever comes to this one.
Oh.
Do you like Jar Jar?
No.
That was a very emphatic and quick no.
No. Come on. No.
Do you have a favorite tool track? Oh no.
I would say the one that I go back to and listen to and sort of dissect the most is Eulogy. I think again, Danny Carey's drumming on it it's
Do you
gorgeous.
like, having been a professional drummer, or professional musician, or whatever? Do you ever find yourself like listening to something and rather than enjoying it, like overanalyzing it? Like, do you ever find?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't mind analyzing music. You know, at some point I do just sort of listen to it.
Right.
You know, like when traveling or something like that, you're just like trying to relax.
Right.
Or going to sleep or something. So it's not always like, it's something I feel like I can turn off pretty well.
Okay. Oh, my laptop. No, please don't do this. It didn't always do this.
2 minutes left.
Let's see. Rogue One is absolutely the reach of Star Wars. Absolutely. Somebody was asking, what's your favorite color? That's an
Orange.
easy one. All right. That was a very easy one. Hot Cheetos.
Bad news.
I don't know why it's there, but
If you've seen junk food in the news, it's bad news, right? Like, just don't. Go
I don't
near
want to
it.
know. Oh, favorite Marvel character. That was the other one I was looking at.
Not like him. That Marvel guy.
I'm not either. To me, it's too, like, I watched them a little bit at first for the sake of, like, watching them to, like, be in the know and understand and stuff. And then it just got to be really ridiculous, and then I was like, there's way too much going on for my taste now, and I don't
I
understand.
mean, I love a good action film, and I'm happy to watch those films. I just don't really engage in sort of
Fair.
the lore too much.
That is fair. Black Widow's my favorite. Captain America. Hot Cheetos is bad for your inside. It's funny, like, I don't buy Cheetos or, like, cheese puffs or whatever, but the best time, like, there are times when I absolutely enjoy them, and the best time for me to eat a hot, like, Cheetos or cheese puffs was after scuba diving in the Middle East. We would, that's what the dive boats would get us. They would get us, like, these knockoff cheese poofs from, like, Oman or something. I'm sure they were totally healthy, but after, like, 6 hours on a dive boat in 150 degree sunshine, it was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever eaten in my life. In hindsight, probably not, but they definitely tasted good. So. Alright, I got that guy. Let's see. Jalapeno Cheeto. I need to try jalapeno Cheetos. Where is this person?
I've seen an off-brand. I've had an off-brand. Now I sound like a friggin' Cheeto expert. Like, oh, I've had the off-brand Trader Joe's jalapeno Cheetos, and boy, they're the best, right?
I can
like,
see the name change on Twitter now. Forge Lord and Cheeto expert.
Yeah.
Enemy team facing elimination.
Weapon pads ready.
Did you have any big Forge projects before joining 343?
I did not.
All right. Baptism by fire, it sounds like.
Kind of. I do have a map that I made to learn Forge that I eventually want to get to the point where I can test it with the community. I don't have a lot of free time.
I mean, it's like work. Takes up a lot of time. Favorite Marvel character? We already went over that, Accelerate. He said none. Let's see. Oh god, I'm looking at chat, then I get a rocket. Dang it. If you could forge a map, what would you make?
Like a setting.
I don't know.
I generally prefer.
There we go. That's also a good one. I'll ask that next
Okay.
week.
I like more tech-oriented kind of.
I killed myself.
You did? I'm sorry. Sad.
I went to shoot the rocket through the gap,
Oh.
but instead of hitting the gap, I hit the wall. You just hit me with the what? Yeah, sorry. Anyways, what kind of map would you build?
Probably a more tech sort of industrial
Kinda like
indoor map.
this-ish,
Kind of like
but in
this, but not shipping containers.
Sure.
More like just shapes that look more like architecture.
What's your favorite snack you can't get enough of?
Ooh. Jalapeno Cheetos.
Just gonna go with it. Just
There's a lot of snacks
You're
that
gonna-
I
you're-
can't get enough of.
you're gonna get called down to a receptionist one day, and somebody's gonna have delivered
I know, right?
Just-
Like, oh my god.
bags and bags of
Yeah,
jalapeno Cheetos.
Delivery for the Forge Lord, right? God, no.
Kind of like our pizza
Yeah,
that showed up.
that was amazing. That was so
so
amazing.
that was pretty fun.
These are funny questions. My favorite temperature is warm.
What are you guys? What on earth are you guys asking?
they're fun. I used to be a ski instructor, believe it or not.
Really?
After I left college, I was a ski instructor in Tahoe for a couple years.
Just
And-
because?
Yeah. I was like, well, what am I going to do? I'm going to learn drums. I'm going to teach people how to ski.
So where are you from originally?
Northern California.
Okay, so near Tahoe.
Yeah.
Okay.
But my dad was in the Air Force, so I was an Air
Oh.
Force brat. So
So did you move around a lot?
I've lived in Panama City, Florida. I lived in Houston, Texas, Southern California, Northern California, Dayton, Ohio, Champaign-Urbana, Illinois. I've been kind of everywhere.
My dad was in the Army.
Yeah.
So I
you
moved
get that,
around.
right?
Yeah. That's why we lived in Germany, because my dad was
yeah.
stationed over, and we were stationed in Heidelberg.
Oh, nice.
Definitely not the worst place to live, and actually I would go back in if I could.
I like Germany. Had good times.
My favorite temperature is spicy. Favorite pizza type?
I'm vegetarian, so I usually just go for cheese pizza. But there is some good vegan pie in Seattle
Yeah.
sometimes.
Do you ever look at community Forge maps and say, "Hey, I wish I'd thought of that. Why didn't I think of that? Why can't I make
all
that?"
the time. Are you kidding me? I see amazing stuff out there, and I wish I had the time to just kind of, lock myself in a room and do stuff like that.
I wish I had like the foresight to think, be like, "Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Why didn't I think to make that?" I whiffed that rocket horribly. Jalapeno Cheeto cheese pizza. That sounds terrible.
Don't know about that. Just agree to disagree.
You think it sounds good?
Well, there's only one way to find out. I mean,
I can't wait for this to show
Oh,
up in the
it's-
studio one day.
I just signed my own death ticket.
Oh no, there's too many people. Too many people. He had a shotgun. Oh, thank you for killing him, random.
I like this. This map kind of reminds me of, what was that, Roaming King of the Hill map?
I,
that was super fun.
that is my favorite, like, rotational game mode, just
Yeah.
because I hate King of the Hill, because it just feels so, like, so hopeless. A lot of times you're just literally rushing a hill to die, rushing a hill to die, rushing a hill to die.
That's fair.
So I don't like King of the Hill, but Roaming King I found super fascinating because it actually forces you to move. Oh, okay. I guess we both had the same idea. We
yeah,
both looked at each other and we're like, "Hey, I'm gonna stay in the hill." Play Pig of the Hill. Look, if it would show up in Action Sack, I would love to play Pig of the Hill. Oh, that's a rocket. I'm gonna die. Maybe he won't see me hiding here in the corner. No, rude. Dang it. I was trying to read chat. Is the University of Computer Science the right one for work as a programmer at 343?
Is a university course.
I mean, I'm assuming like a computer science degree. It can't hurt.
It's definitely a good start.
It
for
definitely
sure.
doesn't hurt, right?
I mean, if you want to be specific about video games and engineering, for example, there are colleges that are for that.
Yep.
But if you want to be more of a generalist and keep your options open, a university is a great option for that. Absolutely.
So what school did you go to? Like, what
I
college were you
I
at?
went to Chico State in Chico.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I actually had a friend of mine was from Chico. So,
Well, it's a fun town.
very cool. Thunder or lightning, which is preferable? You guys are pulling out all like the weird
Well, that's
questions
like
today.
a weird philosophical question because you can't really have one without the other.
Right.
But I like the visuals of lightning. A couple weeks ago, we had a crazy
Yes!
that lightning storm.
What
was crazy.
on earth?
It was amazing. It reminded me of the Midwest, actually.
That was crazy. That was a good question. Do you have any pets?
Yeah. I have a 12-year-old Chihuahua named Cleo.
Aww.
She's super sweet. And then we have an older Russian blue cat, and his
Oh.
name's Zane Grey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Hey, Xbox is here. Hey, Alex. That thunderstorm was delightful.
It
Yeah,
was
that
amazing.
thunderstorm was incredible. Let's see what else is going on.
Kind of fun questions.
They
They're
are.
like super
They're-
random.
yeah, they are. It's great. Play Halo Infinite. We won't tell. Well,
Yeah,
again, I
alright.
think we like our job. I mean, I don't know. I'm not.
I like my job.
Okay, we like our jobs, so no.
So, no.
That's pretty much my answer. Let's see. Chat is trying to keep up. Oh, no. I'm being punched in the back while I'm looking at chat. Dang it. Trying to keep up with everything. Make sure my laptop doesn't die. Let's see. What other random things could we ask? So we already covered. You have not. You said you have not met Tom's Olive.
No, I keep wanting to.
I hope he brings her in one day.
He has all these events, and I just can't, for whatever reason, I can't make it. You know, living in Seattle when everyone here, a lot
Right.
of people here live on the east side.
Yep.
It's kind of a challenge sometimes.
I mean, I mentioned this beforehand, but my dog has actually met Olive the pig because Tom French brings her to the dog park. Because our dog park here is not like, for those of you that think it's like a fenced-in, like little dog area, it's not. It's a really big park. It's multiple acres. It's massive. It's great. And Tom has brought her to the park to let her just hang out and walk around and sniff. And my dog was like, I don't know what this is. Because she's a big pig.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, she's large.
she is. Do you
Yeah.
guys like the fire or ice unicorn skin better? Well, I mean,
Oh, good question.
I think I like the fire one better just because red is typically my preferred color.
Given my answer earlier about temperature preferences, I'm gonna go with fire.
A fire lava. Okay, guys, come on. We got time, I think, for one more. We can sneak
I'm
in one
game,
more. All right,
if you
we'll do
want.
one more. That was a good game.
That's fun. I like that mode.
I like that
It's
one.
a little sweaty at times, but also
Yeah.
you feel like you.
It's king of the hill without being like forced into one hill all the time because you can start out elsewhere and move in.
And you get that instant gratification of just like I won the point.
Yep.
You know.
All right, one more. Action Sack, Husky Raid, or Super Fiesta? Dealer's choice.
Let's go back to Super Fiesta.
All right, last one's going to be Super Fiesta, guys. You ready? 3,
Get a little
2,
chaotic.
1, go. Is a Jaffa cake a cake or a biscuit? Preferred control scheme. That's a good one. What do you play on? We know you play defaults, not inverted.
So
Do you
yeah,
just play on
just default?
just whatever the out of the box setting is? Okay. Out of the box setting, Nibre. Swishy Gaming. Hello. Hello. Yes, Kenny, I'm dodging that question. Morpho, never been in the stream before. Good fun. Well, thank you. Thank you for hanging out. Since you're new, I'm Sam. I'm on the community team here at Halo. I'm joined by Michael Shore, who's our Forge lead designer for Halo Infinite. We're just hanging out and playing.
Yeah. And I've never been in the stream before too. So
Excellent.
welcome
Worked
to the
out.
club.
If you could eat only one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Probably my wife's mac and cheese with Brussels sprouts.
All right. Brussels sprouts can be good if they're cooked well.
They're cooked well.
They can also be cooked very poorly, though. Don't get me wrong. I've had some that are very, very terrible. It's pretty.
We always joke that when she makes that meal, it's I'm cooking up the death row meal. So
Very nice. Let's see. Helljumper. Yeah, I use Helljumper as well. It's my go-to now. Does Tom send Olive on secret missions to snoop on the Forge office? That would be great if he did.
I wish she was in the office.
I
I
wish.
don't think we don't allow pets here.
I know we don't allow dogs. I feel like there should be an exception for Olive. This is the studio pig. Like, how can you not love Olive? Let's see. What else is, love your hair. Thank you. I'm actually getting it redone in a couple weeks. I'm excited. It's been a while. I realized that walking home yesterday. I was like, oh, I should probably make an appointment to get it freshened up. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I got him too. Olive is the 343i mascot. Let's see. People play on Recon. People like the default. What else? What else? Anything else you guys want to know? You know that we can. Yeah, this is probably the last match, Panda, because we got to wrap up, and I got some writing to do. So, what's a typical day for you like? If you can even, really get into it. 'Cause I
A
know
lot of it is communication, right? So either emails or documentation of features or meetings.
Oh, mistakes were made.
My day-to-day is talking to people about Forge and making sure that the teams that we work with and collaborate with understand what the plan is, right?
Do you ever get
And-
tired of talking about Forge?
No.
No, that's good. I just wonder if there are some days you're like, oh my god, I have to talk about all this stuff again.
Now, my philosophy of design in general is that it's communication. Even level design is a form of communication. So I never really get tired of it.
That's good. Yeah, I mean, like, we definitely have meetings and emails, and there's just, I feel like some days it's never ending, right? Like, you can never get ahead of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. You know, I've been a lead for a long time, so you just kind of sort of
Get used to it.
get used to it, and you know, I do miss working in the tools, right? You
Okay.
know, I don't get to experience, like, I made a thing, right? I don't get to,
Right.
It's the other people who make the things, which is fine.
What do you think is going to be, like, the best, like, from your previous experience, what's the best thing that you learned there that you can apply to your job here?
I think it was doing UX over there. I think the UX experience I got at Wargaming really helped me to kind of think about how other teams might think about UX.
Right.
Sort of learn that language, right? Because UX is a very specific language in terms of how you talk about things.
Right.
And so I think that set me up for success.
Awesome. That's a hammer. Dang it. You can never make it into these streams on time. When are they usually held? We start them at 1:30 p.m. Pacific. So 4:30 Eastern. Don't know what time zone you're in, so I just hit the two big ones. Ooh, 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 there's a guy here. He's got an arc light. I want it. I got it. What is the question here? Or is Halo partnered with Mixer? Oh, I died while I was looking at that. I think we're just we're a brand stream, so it's pretty straightforward. They want people to know that we're the real Halo and not some fake Halo. Yeah, exactly. What else? I feel like my whole job is meetings. Yeah, there are definitely days where it's like meeting after meeting, and then you have a meeting about another meeting that's coming up, and it's like, man, some days I feel like I can't get ahead, but that's okay. I wouldn't trade it. I'm still, at the end of the day, get to work on Halo, get to make cool stuff, get to make things happen. Definitely worth it. So, if there was one thing you wish you could change about the Halo 5 Forge, what would it be?
It's kind of the question we had earlier.
Yeah.
Of like, what do you not like? I hesitate to answer that because I
That's
feel
fair.
like it would
Tip your hand a little
compromise
bit.
me a little bit.
Yeah, that's fair. We tried.
I would love to answer that. I just feel like I shouldn't.
No, that's totally fair. So it's just worded slightly sneaky. When is the beta to Halo Infinite? Well, when we know, you'll know. Will Halo Infinite have a hype zone? Guys, you guys are asking some weird questions. Off-brand Mixer accounts. Yeah, the Walmart version of the Halo Mixer accounts. I don't know what this gun is, but I don't like it. I want a new one. I want this one. Oh no! Why is there always a guy with a sword behind me? Oh, let's see. What else? Halo Twitter also sends out a reminder for the stream if you have Twitter. Yep, this is true. My chat's doing the weird falling behind thing again. Let me get back to the top. Okay. When will we get the undo button? When you get Forge? I don't know what else you guys want from me here. Ooh, what was that? That was an AR. I don't want that. Let's see. Notice me, Sam. No, Porsche. This is kind of
That's
the
like
craziest.
confirmation and denial at the same time. That was great.
Oh man, it's really hard to like look at chat and then, oh my goodness, I died to an incinerator. You guys got any last minute questions? I mean, do you have anything like that we haven't covered that you think we should? Don't notice me. You guys are insane. I love it. Do you play these matches with fans from the chat? Do we matchmake with random? So we search, we tell you what playlist we're searching and when we're searching, and then we go. And if you're lucky, you find us, and if you are unlucky, you do not. Some streams we do, like when we had Dr. Menke on last time, we played with certain people because he wanted to help them lose matches and explain why they lost, which was actually a ton of fun. Because it was a lot of the people that complain about having to carry people, so he's like, okay, you guys can carry me because I'm bad. And it was actually a ton of fun. Everybody enjoyed it. Everybody had a good
That's
time.
cool. I like that.
Yeah. So sometimes we play with specific people, but not as often as you would think. Weirdest food you have eaten? That's a good one. Because you've traveled in a bunch of places, so I'm sure you've tried some weird stuff.
Yeah, what is the weirdest food? I think.
It's gonna run in circles. I can't find anybody.
So I used to work with the studio, and we had some Chinese partners, and I went to Beijing.
Oh,
and,
no.
They took us out to dinner, and it was on this. There was like 10 or 15 of us with this in this big, huge, like Lazy Susan type table, right? And like, thankfully I've been vegetarian for a long time, so most of the food on there
You just
wasn't.
avoided.
The sea cucumber was pretty weird. They were like, Michael, this is vegetarian. I was like, I don't want a sea cucumber, but they're like, it's vegetarian. I was like, I gotta eat this. So, I mean, that's not super weird because it just tasted like cucumber of the sea in a way, right? It's kind of bland and salty. But the other food
I
that
don't know why the cucumber of the sea is hilarious to me. Because I've seen them when I'm out scuba diving too. Like, it's not. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh, stop.
But the other things that were sort of on display for me that
Questionable.
they were super questionable. And the guy I went there with, the studio head, this guy Chris, he was totally up to the challenge. He was super into like, oh, this is like, what was it like? There was like, it was a like silk larva. And they were like, yeah, right. And so
As you
he
do.
was like, I am way into this. I'm gonna
Hard pass.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do it. Like, but he rocked it. I don't get it. So yeah, I guess that's my best weird food story.
That's pretty good. Let's see. If Michael is Forge Lord, can I be Forge Lieutenant? That is not up to me. I'm just running in circles. I don't know where anybody is. It is. No, he had a railgun. Dang it.
Oh, I've got bad weapons.
That's my
Really?
standard loadout.
I'm
That's
really
the one
frustrated when I get this
It's
loadout.
oh no, as am I. It's just what I typically always spawn with. I got a sniper this time though. Oh no. I couldn't punch him fast enough. All right. Let's see. I don't know if we have. Oh, somebody has a CE pistol. I want it. I want it. He had a saw. Dang it, that was close. Coolest
That was
animal
good.
you've
That was fun.
coolest animal you've seen. Hedgehogs rock. Hedgehogs are pretty cute.
So in June, my wife and I went to Africa.
Oh, that's right. I remember this now.
Yeah, so we got to see some amazing animals.
Oh, I can imagine.
I mean, seeing a wild elephant up close. You know, I know we've all seen elephants in movies,
Right.
but seeing an elephant up close was definitely like, it was really visceral.
That's
It
insane.
was really insane. So.
That's cool. That was one thing when we lived overseas that my mom wanted to do. She wanted to do like a safari. But for whatever reason, I think timing wasn't right, and then I think safety was an issue.
Yeah.
Because 9/11 happened, and then there
sure.
was some. My honor band trip got canceled because of that. I was very disappointed. Elephants get upset if you lick their ears. I don't even know if you're making that up, but I would believe it. Like,
I would get upset. So
if someone,
sounds legit.
I mean, how would you even know that? Yeah, I don't know. All right, I think that about wraps up the gameplay. So I've got a couple like closing things we got to cover, and then we can. So, also I just realized you were probably only supposed to be here for an hour, but it was fun.
That's
so
fine.
Perfect. All right.
Just roll with it. That's great.
Hopefully, I had no meeting at 2:30.
No,
so
I don't.
I'd get mad if someone licked my ear. Like, what is happening? Give me news in Halo Infinite. You will get news when we are ready to give you news. That's not what I got coming up for you today. We updated MCC's playlist to the H2A Fast Slayer that was ranked last week is going away. All those maps are now into the social buckets for H2A. All the Forge maps and stuff that were in that. I don't know if you saw the Halo 2 Anniversary Forge maps.
I did not.
But there are some Halo
should.
2 Anniversary Forge maps, and those are now
Cool.
into Halo 2 Anniversary Social. Kenny's got the link for you in chat, so be sure to click that for the information. Kenny is wonderful. He has all the information.
Thanks, Kenny.
Halo 5 tomorrow. If you want to play Action Sack, today's last, it will be going out, it'll be leaving probably around 10 a.m. tomorrow, so you got just under 24 hours. No, I don't want to do the math. Just under 24 hours to play it, about 22, I guess, yeah. 20. So play Action Sack before it goes away. ODST Slayer is apparently still on the docket to be rolling in tomorrow. I don't know what it is, but I'm excited. So yeah, keep an eye out. We'll be posting if that doesn't happen. I'm sure we'll have a flex. We've got a flex planned. Keep an eye out on Twitters and stuff. We will have that information. So that's MCC. That's Halo 5. Gear. Halo gear. You can always check out gear.xbox.com. Unfortunately, this lovely shirt is not for sale. Saw somebody in chat asking earlier. Those are our team shirts, which are really awesome, and I love it. I don't know where mine went, so I probably need to go through all my clothes again and figure it out. Let's see. You can check that out. There's also, we've got a couple books coming down the pike, as we talked about this morning with Jeff upstairs. You can check out, if you read Silent Storm by Troy Denning, you can catch the sequel, Halo Oblivion, coming out the 24th, I think? Question mark? It's pretty close, I think. If not there, you can check out the Cannon Fodder link, which will have the information. You can also pre-order Halo Meridian, is up for pre-order too. There's also a link in that. And speaking of Cannon Fodder, we have a new Cannon Fodder, episode 106. Jeff has written 106 blogs on Cannon.
Holy cow.
106. You can catch that link. Kenny will drop it in chat for me at some point when he finds it. I'm just going to throw Kenny under the bus for all of it. It's great. I can do that because that used to be my thing. So now it's great. I have somebody to help. Yeah. So you can check out Cannon Fodder. There's links to that. There's just a little bit more about some of the Outpost stuff we showed. There's some cool GIFs in there. If not, there's a cool GIF on the tweet. I don't remember if they're in the blog. So let's see. MCC, Halo 5, gear. Also for MCC, we've been, as I mentioned earlier, we've been posting weekly developmental updates because you guys are like, hey, we want more information. We want more information sooner. So rather than, I think we still do the monthly ones, but we also break them down into little weekly bites. So every Friday, post them in the MCC section. You can keep an eye out on that. Last week's community update went out. It was a community update by committee because UniCheck was on vacation. So if you want to catch out the blog written by me, Postums, and Sketch, you can catch that out on the front page. Chat is being really silly again. So I'm assuming, there we go. Kenny's got all my links. It's great. I was wondering why there was nothing happening in chat. Tomorrow will be a community spotlight written by yours truly, so I've got to go do that. The blog program ate my blog, so I got to start all over. It's fantastic. I'm excited. Luckily, I wasn't too far. MS Store tournaments, thank you. MS Store tournaments are starting on September 29th? I think it's last Sunday in September. It's going to be Halo 3 2v2s, I think. I don't know, but there's a 2v2 tournament happening. Oh, maybe Halo 5. I don't remember. There's some MS Store stuff happening. Keep an eye out for more information. We'll have more details when it comes out. Don't hold me to any of that. At least I covered all my bases. Mm-hmm. It's going to be 2v2, though. That I know. So you can check those out. Let's see. I think that's it. I think I got everything. I think I got it all. So we're gonna. I guess we're gonna wrap it up, and I've got stuff to write. I'm sure you have work to do.
I have things to write.
You have forge to forge,
yeah.
and a lot of irons in the forge happening. Stuff happening. Hey. Puns are funny. All right. So there we go. Oh yeah, DreamHack. DreamHack was officially announced this morning. Got that one covered too. Thank you, Kenny, for hitting the DreamHack Halo link in there. Super helpful. So yeah, if you're going to be, I think it's Atlanta. If you're going to be in Atlanta in November, check it out. It'll be fun. I heard they're good events. So we'll see. All right. I will be back next week. I don't know who's going to be with me next week. We will make that up as we go as well. But I'm really glad you were able to join me this week.
No, it was super fun. Thank you.
So,
I appreciate the invite.
Yeah. Thank you all. Thank you to Michael for joining us. Thank you to chat for hanging out and asking us all these questions. So, yeah. I'll be back next week, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.